tonight on Evening.
Hey everybody, I am Chef McKinney, and today we are going to make a throwback to your childhood.
Find out why this Whidbey Island town has the largest outdoor mural collection on the West Coast. Plus, we go inside the Seattle Aquarium's Ocean Pavilion for shark feeding.
It takes a lot of people to keep everything moving.
Well, good evening and welcome to the show. I'm Chris Cashman. We are on Capitol Hill at Open Forum. It's a new cafe. It's a gathering space, a private event space, and good news, they would love to host you and wrap it all up in Persian hospitality. So what exactly does that mean? I know just who to ask.
Well, Open Forum really started out of my Brooklyn apartment. I lived in New York for about 10 years, and I started hosting my best girlfriends in my apartment. And through that, I started noticing how much space and creating that warmth in a home really brings people together.
What does Persian hospitality mean?
The way I view Persian hospitality is that we are very warm and hospitable people who really believe in making people feel comfortable and making them feel at home. The way I view Open Forum is that we're all hosts. So to act like when you're entering Open Forum, you're like entering into a friend's apartment or loft space, and to treat them like they're a friend or a family member and to create a very warm and hospitable environment. We launched as just a daytime cafe. However, we're seeing a lot of people are enjoying coming here in the evening to enjoy our Persian tea service. And I do love the idea of having a space where if you want to have a glass of wine, you can have a glass of wine, but you can also enjoy a tea or a coffee late into the evening. For me, Open Forum is really about community and bringing people together in a beautifully designed space, makes people feel warm and comfortable and allow for connection.
Don't just take my word for it. Come experience this Persian hospitality for yourself. Open Forum, now open Friday and Saturday, even some late night hours. All right, now we head to Whidbey Island to visit a city that has distinguished itself in a very colorful way.
These Oak Harbor buildings were blank canvases until owner Sarah Schacht helped turn them into masterpieces.
I am the owner and manager of the Allgaier Project, 2 commercial buildings and the largest outdoor mural collection on the West Coast.
She started the project, named for her grandparents, in 2019, fundraising and hiring artists to make their mark on her walls in this Whidbey Island town.
So this is a free spot for tourists to come and take selfies, to see Whidbey Island inspired art and kind of engage more deeply with the history, cultures, and ecology of Whidbey Island.
Some of the most popular murals are created by Oak Harbor High School seniors. Katie Swanson painted this view from her favorite bike trail near Deception Pass and received a $1,000 scholarship.
Honestly, I was just so excited to have my art and my work here on a wall where everyone could see it.
This mural of kids enjoying s'mores deserves a closer look. It's inspired by Whidbey's first scouting troop for kids with disabilities, started by Sarah's grandfather, John Allgaier. It was painted by Vanessa Cisco, another scholarship winner.
I feel very accomplished. I feel proud of my piece, and I'm very grateful that Sarah gave me the opportunity to paint on her building.
These murals have inspired more murals in other parts of town.
It's a little contagious.
Each one an illustration of something that makes this place a work of art.
I think people in the Pacific Northwest need to be reintroduced to downtown Oak Harbor and the small business community that's really been, I think, putting in a lot of effort to become a place that you come and check out when you're on Whidbey Island.
Very cool. Check out the Allgaier Project there in Oak Harbor. There's actually a self-guided tour so you can get a behind-the-scenes story on each of the murals. All right, now let's redirect our focus back to our stomachs, because sometimes the best food is served up with a side of nostalgia. And that's exactly what our plant-based chef McKinney Howell is up to today. Let's see what she's serving up from her own kitchen.
It's a bit of a throwback. we're gonna do plant-based sloppy joes with Impossible meat. I'm gonna start with some onion and pepper. Put my chopped onion in there, a little bell pepper. It's really important to have a good base for whatever you're cooking, and this is gonna make the Impossible taste really yummy. Let's get our Impossible in there now so it can soak up all those flavors. And it's a nice way to hide veggies in a burger. This is an all-purpose seasoning and a little bit of onion powder, and you can never have too much onion in there. A little bit of sugar, because a little bit of sugar goes a long way. Getting a nice little char on the bottom of my meat. So the thing about this Impossible is you can see that it changes color like the real thing, which gives you some indication of how you're doing on cooking it as well. And that's handy. Now we're gonna add some Worcestershire sauce, the sauce everyone loves and no one can say. And a little bit of mustard, a little bit of vinegar. All right, let's stir that in. Let's add in our tomato sauce. And of course, the magic ingredient, ketchup. Ketchup gives you that tomato flavor with a little bit of sweetness, and it gives it that real throwbacky taste. So now it's a nice sloppy joe consistency. I've buttered and grilled my buns a little bit. I like a buttery bun. The thing I like about these is meat and bread. Sloppy joe mix on the bun. There we go. And then if you want, you can add some grilled onions and tomato. I'm just gonna put a little bit of grilled onion on here. Not too much. Look at there. That is a beautiful throwback. So there you have it, a plant-based sloppy joe, looking all authentic like a tasty throwback to your childhood.
Thank you, Chef. You can find McKinney's recipe for her plant-based sloppy in her new book, Simple Goodness, available on Amazon. There's even a foreword by Stevie Wonder. How cool. And speaking of wonder, the results are in. The votes have been cast. The viewers have decided. The best of Western Washington results will be revealed. Be sure to watch Evening next week. Starting on November 17th, we will be revealing all of the winners you picked for the 33rd annual Best of Western Washington favorite restaurants, beloved local businesses, the people and the places in the Pacific Northwest that you voted the best. And we'll reveal the winner of the $7,000 wine and wellness getaway to Napa Valley from our sponsor, Aegis Living. If you voted, it could be you. Watch Evening starting November 17th to see the best of Western Washington.
Still to come on Evening. Find out what happens when a bunch of high school students perform surgery, make pharmaceutical drugs, and more.
Ooh, there you go. You pulled out your first appendix. Good job.
And it's snack time for an adorable leopard shark named Oatmeal at the Ocean Pavilion.
I did want to work with sharks on purpose. All right.
Evening's 33rd annual Best of Western Washington is sponsored by Aegis Living, where we treat you like family.
Hey, this is Saint in Paulsbo, Little Norway on the Kitsap Peninsula. Our show is all about celebrating the people and places of the Northwest, and we're always looking for great stories. If you've got some, please send them our way through social media channels or by email at eveningtips@king5.com.
Evening is sponsored by Virginia Mason Franciscan Health.
And welcome back to Evening from Open Forum here on Capitol Hill. A little Persian hospitality. I like it. I like it. Meanwhile, a group of high school students recently performed surgery. They actually made pharmaceutical drugs. They did x-rays, all in an effort to see if they might want a career in healthcare. Not to worry. Nobody was harmed in the making of this story.
Close it just like it's a pair of scissors.
Performing abdominal surgery.
Ooh, there you go. You pulled out your first appendix. Good job.
Making medicine.
Positive pressure ventilation.
Resuscitating newborns.
So we would say breathe, baby. Breathe, baby.
When she's pushing
No, you're not watching a reality show about a hospital. These students from Tyee High School are getting hands-on healthcare experience during a field trip hosted by Virginia Mason Franciscan Health at St. Anne Hospital in Burien.
We created this program because we wanted to say, come on in. Let us show you what opportunities are here for you.
This career exploration has a positive impact on more than just students. It serves the entire community.
We wanted to do more. We have an aging workforce. We have an aging population. We have a community that needs not only care but employment opportunities.
One of the many things these kids are discovering, there are more healthcare career options than doctors and nurses.
Oh, she's a natural.
Liliana, who's 14, found she may have a future as a pharmacist.
I feel curious. I feel happy that I get to be here and learn about the different healthcare jobs, and I'm curious to learn more.
This program creates opportunity. When a student is able to see who they can become, see themselves, and then by extension learn how to become who they see, they will make better choices in their future.
After the hands-on work, a tour of the hospital. For the students, a field trip to a potential future career. For the healthcare professionals doing the show and tell, an opportunity to have some fun.
Here are your 2 choices of appendixes.
And foster their industry's future.
Everybody is having their soul just filled with this experience.
Wow, you're really cutting down there.
I think one day I'll be somewhere in the medical field, not necessarily like a nurse or a doctor, but somewhere in the medical field because I've always wanted to help someone or something.
Boy, I will never look at gummy worms the same way again. If you'd like to look into those healthcare career options at Virginia Mason Franciscan Health, you can just scan that QR code right there on your screen. Speaking of feeding time, there's a ton of work that goes into feeding the animals at the Seattle Aquarium. And our photojournalist, Diane Lewis-Torrey, went behind the scenes in the Ocean Pavilion. It's feeding time for Oatmeal, the leopard shark.
There's over 500,000 gallons of water in just this building alone. It is very cool. I think the big takeaway with working with sharks and rays is that they're not scary. They're living their life in the ocean, and it's our responsibility to learn about them so that we can spend time existing with them. Our animal Oatmeal is a very sweet and smart Indo-Pacific leopard shark. Oatmeal will be getting bonito and shrimp today. So bonito is in the tuna family, and so we'll cut it into sort of mouth-sized steaks for her, and then she gets all of her shrimp peeled. Oatmeal is still younger, so she gets smaller pieces than she will when she gets a little bit bigger. And then all of our sharks and rays get vitamins 3 times a week as well. So we will be preparing vitamins for her that will get stuffed into her shrimp. And Oatmeal's too ready. I did want to work with sharks on purpose. All right. And we have trained her to work well in our big mixed species reef habitat. Are you gonna come through this way? I think people would most be surprised to know that we do a lot of training and enrichment with all of the fish that we work with. So all of our sharks and rays are target trained. A lot of them have stretcher training where they've been trained to swim into stretchers. She still wants more breakfast. And we do that to help them be comfortable being handled by us and working with our veterinary team so that they can have a choice in participating in their own care. And it takes a lot of people to keep everything moving.
She is so cute and smart.
I think it's been really exciting to get to be a part of this, not only just the changes to the waterfront that this building participated in, but also having Seattle Aquarium get to have a bigger impact on the conservation work, not just here locally, but all over the world.
Thank you to Diane and Oatmeal for participating in that story. Go check out the sharks and then some and the Ocean Pavilion, open every day from 9:30 to 6 p.m.
Coming up on Evening, we hang out with a Seattle band that's got a one-of-a-kind sound combining funk, rock, and disco.
Oh yeah, I knew it was if I know it.
local stories make a difference.
That's good.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Hi, evening viewers. I'm Jessica Janner Castro, and I'm here to tell you about a brand new show streaming right now on King 5 Plus. King 5 News at 6 p.m. It's on this brand new set right in the middle of our newsroom, the heart of the operation, which means you can now get local news headlines continuously from 4 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. It's the same great King 5 content quality and all the people that you usually see, but it's at a brand new time slot at 6 p.m. Hope you'll tune in, and I'll see you there.
And welcome back to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman. We are at Open Form, a great new Persian cafe and gathering space here on Capitol Hill. Super inviting, and normally they got great music. They've even got vinyl here, but we want to introduce you to a Seattle band that combines rock, funk, and disco into this amazing collection that makes Sugar Bones. Here's Jose with tonight's Meet the Band.
My body's aching, who knocked on the door? I'm Corinne Cruz. I am the vocalist of Sugar Bones. You treat me nasty and everybody knows.
Alejandro Castro, guitar player.
Raghav Venkatesan, I'm the bass player.
I'm Trevor, and I am the drummer.
Sugar Bones, the meaning behind the name is talking about those skeletons in your closet with a little bit of sugar on top. We are a couple of transplants. We're definitely a band from Seattle. I think that our sound shows that we're not from here. You call me on the phone. People like the weird, unusual sound that we give.
Rock, funk, disco, a little bit of jazz too.
I've been so good, don't mark my word, don't mark my skin. I personally cannot write a song unless I feel something from a sound.
The songs tell a story that's relatable in a very abstract way.
They were set to play live in White Center for their very anticipated EP release party.
We've got CDs, we've got t-shirts, we've got sweaters, we've got posters to celebrate our first EP, self-titled Sugar Bones.
The band's favorite song from this EP is called You Make Me Bad. Don't tell them I told you.
You know you make me bad. Hey, still the best I ever had. You Make Me Bad is kind of a tribute anthem to my love for alcohol, actually. Making fun of the fact that it is something that I loved very much, but it made me very, very bad.
We don't take anything for granted. For the short time that we've been together, we're blessed.
A band that is just getting started, but quickly becoming part of the Northwest music scene.
Thank you, Jose. Sugar Bones going to be rocking Sunset Tavern in Ballard this Friday. Show starts at 9 p.m.
Now in our 40th season, Evening shares local stories that make our communities shine. Thanks to support from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at PEMCO.com.
And welcome back to Evening. My thanks to our friends here at Open Form, a great Persian cafe gathering space, a private event space here on Capitol Hill, and they would certainly love to host you. Had to throw on the green and gold for my friends at Simply Seattle, pay tribute to the Hall of Famer, the great one, the godfather of Seattle basketball, Brooklyn boy. Lenny Wilkins left us at 88 on Sunday, and he leaves behind a tremendous legacy. He delivered, amongst other things, my one and only championship, 1979, our Supersonics. Thank you for everything, Lenny. All right, now to play us out, our friends from Sugar Bones. We had the luxury of watching them perform New Year's at the Needle inside the Space Needle, and don't look now. New Year's approaches. Write it down. We want to see you there. And now, here is Sugar Bones. We'll see ya.
Riding round all night long, 'cause I never met a girl like you. Got a couple tricks in my bag, but they never seem to work on you. Hit the switch up a cynical kind. You kinda like it, but it's true. Can you leave me right down, baby? I wanna give it up times two. Oh, times two. Yeah, me and you. Oh, times two. I'm gonna give it to you. Oh. miss you.